Hey guys, what's going on? Steven, going to you with a video for the first time in months. It's a deck profile of Lightsworn. Um, Before we get to the deck profile, sorry for not putting up videos or content or just anything. I'm just lazy with the YouTube channel. If anyone is still watching, thank you. I love you. For those that have unsubscribed and are watching anyway, if you want to resubscribe, it's up to you. I don't care. I'm gonna do two deck profiles, this one and my deck profile for Vanguard. This Yu-Gi-Oh deck is for fun. I do not plan on coming back in competitively. I might play a tournament or two every now and again, but other than that, I have no intention of returning full time. But yeah, here we go with the deck profile. 3 JDs. This variant is not Twilight nor it is Pure Sworn, but it has a lot of Lightsworn names. 3 JD because I don't have anything else to like take out for like a BLS or a Chaos Sorcerer or a Dark Arm. But 3 is fine. 3 is good. Other boss monster, Lightray Diablos. If you special summon him, you have to have 5 different lights in the graveyard when you special him, or before you special him. You banish a light monster once per turn to target a set card your opponent controls. Reveal it, put it at the top of the bottom of the deck, and make a dead draw. 28 attack, 1000 defense, very good. Not a bad boss monster by any means. Now onto the Lightsworns themselves, of course, staple in almost every Lightsworn deck, 3 Lumina. People say she's cloggy. Now with Raiden and Minerva, no, never again. It'll be sad the day she goes to 2 again, or to 1. 2 Wolves. In this build, I only like 2. Unless it's Pure Sworn, you can play 3 and get away with it. But 2 is enough in this build. I love the fact that he's common now, so his hollowness doesn't bug me if I dead draw him. New guy Raiden, Hand of the Lightsworn. Main phase effect is you can mill 2 cards on the top of your deck to the graveyard, and if any Lightsworns are milled by his effect, he becomes a 19k, and at the end phase he mills 2, so if he stays on board, he's a mill 4, which is excellent. He is not replaced for Card Trooper, because he does the same thing as Card Trooper, except the draw effect, and he is also a light tuner, which is really, really good. Yep. But only 2. I don't like to overclock. The only one you should play 3 of at all times will be Lumina. 2 Lila. Lila, I've always liked it too. I've never tried her at 1. I'd hate her at 1. 3, and it's just too cloggy. 2, perfect number. And the second new name, that's not the synchro, Minerva. When you normal summon her, if you have, depending on your different lights in graveyard, she will grab a light dragon type monster from your deck, equal or less to the number of different Lightsworns you have in your grave. And whenever she's discarded from your hand or deck to the graveyard, you have to send the top card of your deck to the grave. Level 3 tuner, makes Goya with Lumina very nicely. Makes level 6s, makes strength 3s. Minerva just that good, but just 2. To the 1-ofs, 1 Celestia. Celestia's that boss. I'm playing Dragon Knife because of how I'm playing triple Necro in this build, but double Wolves. I have Foolish, I also have Raiden, but unless my opponent exceeds or takes out 2 monsters in 1 turn, he will come out and he will be huge. So 1 Dragon Garoth, Lumina Garoth, still one of the best plays in Lightsworn today. Jane, still good. Aaron, just to knock shit back into the deck and just fuck it in his face. 1 Arcus in the mirror match. Arcus is amazing. Aaron is pretty. Arcus is amazing because your opponent cannot Lumina spam from their graveyard because Arcus is on board, so Arcus just for that matter. And finally 1 Shire, because everybody knows I am a fan of Shire. And now with the new name, she will get beefier, and she's also for level 3 play, so the 1 Shire. And to round up the last of our light monsters, 1 Honest, because Honest, they're... Now onto the dark aspect. Trip Negro Gardener. I like Negro Gardener. Necro. If he gets stuck in your hand, Lumina gets rid of him. Reincarnation gets rid of him. A Lord Darkness gets rid of him, which I do play. And if he gets banished by a lore or by his own effect, and you have Lumina play, you're gonna make Levier and spam him more. So it's like you're playing more Necro Gardeners. So broken. Everybody loves my. Well, not everybody. I just love the Necro Levier loop. It's just broken to me. I'm sorry. 1 Zephyros. You summon JD. You play 1000 blow field by Fiendish. Zephyros is in the grave. Bounce it back. Special JD again. Blow the field. So good. Zephyros is just that extra clutch play. Or if I don't want to overmill, or if I want to protect my JD and my opponent's like, I have heavy, like I have Dark Hole or Fire Hand. Well, fuck you. Zephyros the elite. Plus Brother Zombie. It's another dark because I don't have any other darks besides what I have there. And of course the last dark is Phantom of Chaos. If he's banished, Lumina Levier play is good, and then you have right in the mill. If you mill Wolf, look at that synchro play, and then boom. It's good, it's still there. Only 1 though, not more than 1. He's expendable, you don't have to play him. And finally, Phantom of Chaos, who is now more broken in this deck. I might bump it to 2 in a Twilight deck, just because you can banish Lumina, discard, and special summon Raiden mill 2, sync 8, exceed to rank 4. So good. Or even discard a special Minerva synchro into fucking Black Rose. Very excellent. And that's for the monsters. There are 30 altogether. Now onto the spells. Before we get to the obvious, I'm playing triple Monster Reincarnation. Do not like beckoning late because you have to set it. I am always against cards you have to set in Lightsworn because it just baits out your opponent's MSTs, which are supposed to be dead. Unless they're a good player and they know how to bluff MSTs face down and just Lila bait the fuck out of me. Otherwise, I don't like back row, especially in Lightsworn, unless you side and then your opponent decides on MSTs, which makes your grind game even better. But 3 Reincarnation, Avarice is banned. If you overmill or mill too much slightly early to mid-game, you're going to grab your shit back quick with Reincarnation and your opponent doesn't see it coming, especially with 3. Next obvious, 3-star recharge. Best movement of the deck, a 6-card movement. Discarding a Lightsworn with this to draw 2, mill 2, 6-card movement. One of the best movements in Lightsworn to this day. I love it at 3, obviously. To the 1-ofs, 1 Lord Darkness. I don't play too many darks, but I don't play too little either. The reason I play this, even though it's like, oh, I gotta banish the 1 dark in my hand. Lumina, Minerva, or Lumina, Raiden to exceed Synchro, Levier, and just go nuts. So fucking good. Foolish Burial, because to set up your grave for JD or whatnot. Dark Hole, the last of the Holy Trinity. I might make room for a Book of Moon, I don't know yet. But yeah, Dark Hole just that good. Especially the summoners that fire hand and have JD. I'll get rid of the threat and then go nuts from the JD. And then finally, when Charge of the Light Brigade, a staple in any deck. Reinforcement of the Army is at 2 now. I might play it, I don't know yet, because we have new warriors, and just the deck synergy is good, but it's still in motion. I still gotta get cards to fuck around with. Now on the extra deck, this is just my extra deck to fuck around with. Do not copy it side for side if you do want to make a budget build like this. Or just make the extra deck better with the cards you have. I'm playing Iron Chain. I can't find a Goyo. Iron Chain just forces my opponent to mill if he does battle damage. And if you have a Goyo Guardian, I'm not saying go and buy one and spend money, but Goyo, better preference over Iron Chain, but I have no problem with Iron Chain. The new guy, Michael. Whenever he is destroyed, if he's banished and destroyed, if he's destroyed by any means, take any different number of Lightsworns in your grave. Put him back to your deck, gain plus 300 for each one return. He banishes a card by paying 1,000 life points on your opponent's side of the field. Just get rid of threats. Mills 3 at the end phase. 26 beater. Why he's a dragon, even though it's a guy with fucking wings, he should be like a wing beast or something, I don't know. I'm not saying put him a wing beast so I can play Icarus attack, but you know, just word. Just more dragons for shit. One Stardust, the Spark Dragon is a bitch to get, but Stardust is still good because you can just summon it with Raiden Wolf or just Raiden and anything that's on board, or Phantom of Chaos. Especially this special JD, they try to bottomless Stardust, negate them, blow field, and then Stardust will come back at the end phase. I like it. Scrap Dragon, because if they don't do anything with your board and Raiden is there with the level 4, you can either make Scrap Dragon or Diamond Dire start popping shit for free. Still so good. Leo. I play Leo, and you're thinking, how the fuck do I make this? There'll be times where I don't want to mill with JD and I have Plex Better Engrave. I'll top deck for Plague if there's another good card in my hand like JD or anything I don't want to mill. And that's an 8, that's a 2, that's Leo. Diablos is a 3, Diablos is a 7, Minerva's a 3, that's 10. Leo. Just so many ways to make him. I have no problem playing him. Now to my Exceed. The most broken Exceed in the deck is Levier, the Sea Dragon. Lumina to Raiden mill 2. Levier make shit, and then Synchro with whatever you bring back is just so good, and then if you keep banishing Necro, the Levier play is still good. I might bump it to 2. As of right now, my other level 3, I play as Giga Brilliant, because if you don't have anything else except the ring 3 spam, you'll have a 21 Giga and a 21 Levier, and then if they both stay on board, 24-24, which is absolutely brilliant. That's it for my rank 3s. One of my rank 4s, which is deck does spam a lot. Rhapsody and Berserk, and the mirror match is amazing. Against Insectors, you fuck that shit up. So good. And then attach it to like a good Exceed just to get some power in. Gaia Cowboy, game winner. Maestro, push your face down, swing over. Diamond Dire, same reason for Scrap Dragon, to get rid of back row threats or front row threats, and just summoning JD, making it easier. Pappy, get rid of floaters and start poking him in the face. Ragnar Zero, just a fun card to play with. I like him, no problem. And finally, Heliopolis, just in case I overdo it with the JDs and my opponent stops my my 6,000 move. I'll just overlay, make Heliopolis, don't mill anything, and then next turn start tributing dead monsters in my hand on my field. Alright guys, that's it for my Lightsworn. Let me know what you think. For the second profile for Vanguard, I might do it either today or tomorrow, but hopefully you guys like the video, and just, yeah, see you guys. Peace. Eh.